Name's Miles, Daniel Miles. This is Duncan. He named me Malala. Malala. I didn't say that right, did I? Okay, so let's break it down. This is a documentary about Malala, the young girl who was shot in Pakistan for daring to suggest that girls have the right to an education. Film follows her for about 18 months as she arrives in the UK up to collecting her Nobel Peace Prize. The film also goes back into her childhood, explaining where she came from, what her father was like. It also shows the origin of her name. It is beautifully soundtracked. It has incredible animations that show issues from her past and show stories from her past, and that is beautiful, and I liked that. And I liked seeing her sort of navigating the issues of being a 16-year-old girl, as well as being this massive force for good in the world. That's brilliant. Unfortunately for me, the documentary seemed a little bit unfocused. It doesn't really seem to have a central narrative theme. I felt I did not learn anything about Malala beyond what I already knew going in. I imagine, and most of the people that are going to see this film, they've read the books, they've done the reading already, they're going to this film, they're not really going to learn anything. There was one scene towards the end, a couple of seconds, of people in Pakistan saying they feel that Malala doesn't really do much and there are other women in Pakistan more deserving of global praise. And I think that that is a theme that should have been expanded, that should have been developed. Theme of what else is happening in Pakistan to ensure that women get an education all over the world. What is happening to ensure that women get an education? I was reading online, apparently in some parts of Swat Valley they even think she's a CIA operation. I mean, yeah, sure. The film goes into detail. It shows how the Taliban slowly took over the Swat Valley. It shows how the situation for women deteriorated and got worse and worse and worse, and that's really good. But I wanted to know what it's like now. What is it like now this has happened? And the reason I'm asking this is because the documentary, yes, it's about Malala, but it also does show what she does around the world. And it shows her meeting with schoolgirls, and it shows her demanding the right for women to get an education, a basic right. But it doesn't show the impact or effect she has, if any at all. I'd like to have seen a little bit more about the impact that she's having. Is she actually doing any good? But like I say, the music is brilliant, the animation is brilliant, the guy who's doing this, David Guggenheim, he knows what he's doing. And I liked that it showed her father and the impact that her father's having on her life and how they complete each other and how they support each other getting through life. And I think that that's good, and it shows how he inspired her and she inspires him. I like that. I just felt it was a little bit unfocused, a little bit scattershot. There were a couple of threads that could have really been developed. It's only 88 minutes long, but I feel it could have been a little bit more tighter, a little bit more focused. To me, it seemed a little bit repetitive at times. I still really like the documentary. It was really nice to see that she is still a person, not just a figurehead, and I did really like it. I just feel that there are a couple of missed opportunities in this. So as much as I did love this documentary, and I do recommend going to see it, I don't feel that I learned anything in that documentary that I wouldn't have learned from reading the books. And I also feel there's a bit of a missed opportunity to analyse the effect that she is actually having in the world. Yes, she's doing all these amazing things, but is it actually making a difference? I think that would have been a little bit more of a worthy theme. As it is, I'm giving this film my See It rating. I just feel it's a little bit of a missed opportunity. I'm Daniel, this is a Donkey. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe.